Thank you, Doris. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's Booker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And really the defense fouling there.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Freak. Nail. Point land. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
There's the pick. Sanders passes to Carter Williams. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And it's Freak missing. Bucks trail by 6. Booker dishes to Carter Williams. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Freak. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Good.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Only one man back on D. And a follow bucket on the assist by Anthony.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Carter Williams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Freak with it, defended by Middleton. Here's Freak, and again it's New York.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Screen by Sanders. Lee kicks to Parker. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Clarkson misses the wing J.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Freak kicks to Williams. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bucks trail by 13. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clarkson passes to Lee. To the inside. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Young's checked in for the Bucks.
In for your Bucks, Nick Young.
And stolen by Freak. And a fast break now for New York. And that one's good. Roten's got his first points in this one.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jen. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
So as we end the first quarter, already. And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus.
Just get into the basket more.
2 huge improvements for him. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sanders checked in for Booker. Antetokounmpo comes in for Young. Lee's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Carter Williams in for Jordan Clarkson. So almost an entire new group. Robin Lopez is checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Derek Williams comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Roten. And Freak subbed in for Jose Calderon. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is out there with Lee. And it's Sanders in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Freak. Can't hit from the elbow.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
From deep. And again, New York with the triple. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
He dishes it to Williams. Feeds it to Freak from past the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Sanders' shot is off.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Freak. Carter Williams covering. Another shot. Good on the jump shot. Williams has got 5.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Parker dishes to Carter Williams. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Freak. And the rejection by Sanders. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And that concludes the first half. Knicks lead by 14. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by.
Well, Carmelo, what has been the focus for the...
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the 3rd.
Numbers for Freak. 12 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. Freak, he's in at the point. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Aflalo in at the shooting guard. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks provided a nice lift. He finished with 8 points and a lot of his contribution coming from the charity stripe as he was drawing fouls. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight. cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Anthony kicks to Freak. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The three-pointer off the mark.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Such a wide-open look. 8 points for Chris Middleton.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Freak. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort. And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Come on, Bradley Sam. You better be making some noise for your energy.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
The Knicks leading by 15. And a wide-open look for Freak. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime.
New York's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jabari Parker is out there, and it's Clarkson in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. 3 on the clock. Here's Freak. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 18. Antetokounmpo passes to Clarkson. Floats one up. He lays it in. Clarkson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Milwaukee. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. Anthony dishes to Freak, jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 9 points now in just the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Knocks it loose. Milwaukee with the rebound. Clarkson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And stolen by Freak. That's good from Roten on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Over to the left wing. O'Quinn, the pass to Biyombo. The shot is off. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Poked loose and stolen by Freak. All alone, throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks, Doris. Knicks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And that one's good. And that's 12 points for Michael Carter-Williams.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Freak. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Screen by Sanders. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in. Carter-Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Lopez a screen.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3-0 for the year, with 1 game left to play against the Bucks.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. The rebound by the Bucks.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Carter-Williams has got the ball. That's good.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Freak. That's good. Freak's got 30 points.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort, level.
Good win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ev Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
To me, it was his three-point shot that made the biggest difference for them. He was killing them from long range.
play after play. He was getting after it, making plays, and making it look easy.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a